What's up, you guys? Tito in Japan. Not in Japan yet, obviously. Um, Obviously today I bring you the final week, week 3 of the Learning Japanese in 30 Days. Um, and honestly, the journey was fun, kind of tough at times. You definitely learn a lot, but I think most of your learning is going to come from immersement and just long-term studying. There's only so much you can learn in a month and stuff that goes with that. So I just kind of want to preface with that. So week 3 was just kind of a how do I phrase this? It was a collective of everything I've been doing. So studying a little bit here, listening here and there, practicing speaking it to like myself essentially in a mirror or whatever. And I've just come to learn that yeah, I mean any language will not take you a month to learn. You're gonna take years and years to learn a language well anyways. Learn it like really well. You might like become adept at using like certain phrases and maybe certain things in a couple months. But with Japanese, that's definitely not the case. I would say it's very difficult unless you're like super intensive in it, like a language school or something. So that's kind of how I wanted to say what I needed to say. And in this month, I've kind of learned that I didn't really learn that much like speaking Japanese part. More like I know how to like read it more, read it a little more than I used to. Know a little bit more kanji, and can pick up very very small amounts of conversation, very small amounts, if any. I haven't even learned any of the particles, any of the like conjunctions and stuff, and there's just so much like you can't learn in a month. Um, how else do I put this? I mean, it's a lot. You have these people that go and tell you study this way or study that way, and here's how I did it and how I learned Japanese in 6 months. And I'm sure the study plans that worked for them worked great, and they learned a lot in those like 6 months and stuff. And obviously, like I said, 6 months is a longer period of time than 1 month. But going along that, this is just a perspective of how much can you truly learn in a month? And obviously the answer was not very much, and that's just kind of a given. Um, I know very basic phrases, very basic words and stuff, and certain meanings behind certain things, but it's very difficult, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys as my audience who's like been watching this and keeping up with the studying Japanese in 30 day journey and stuff, and so how do I put this? It's just kind of what I've come to learn is there's only so much you can get from books, from other stuff, from other resources. And going off of that, yeah, I mean, just if you really want to learn the language, fully immerse yourself in the language as much as you can, study as much as you can. I will continue to study Japanese aside from the series. This is just kind of what I wanted an overview of how much I learned in a month, and there were break days in between. Like there were times where I just was like, I'll take a little bit of a break learning Japanese, but like I'll still listen to some and stuff. I wasn't always writing or I wasn't always like reading Japanese and stuff, but I was always trying to at least listen a little bit to some Japanese, and that definitely helped retain a good chunk of what I learned. But yeah, guys, that this video might even be shorter than the past 2 weeks, but that's just because this is like the wrap up week and stuff, and just wanted to make short video to kind of end the series for now. And so, I mean, those are my thoughts and my takes on how much you can learn in 30 days. And so, using the knowledge I've gained, I kind of pass it on to anyone who wants to learn a second or third language or fourth or fifth or whatever. Find what works for you and really take time to do it. It was getting kind of stressful towards this last week because I was like, I gotta learn something, I gotta learn something. That's not always the case. You gotta take your time, make sure you're doing things right, and progress slowly at your own pace, whatever works for you. So with that, guys, I'll be ending this video. Like always, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will always catch you guys in the next one. Peace.